Just test broadcast here in the Moose live from the Highlands of Scotland. And yesterday I had a problem with the theme music, so trying to get to the bottom of that. So bear with me, folks. I'm going to play video song of the day after this. See if I can solve this problem. Sounded okay this end. Just wondering if how that sounds out there in cyberspace. And, I was having problems with that theme music. It was double tracking yesterday, but I'm fiddling with it. I think it was pilot error more than anything else. So you're with Rob Ellen, and we are in the Medicine Show Moose Mobile, and I'm going to play some Tim Henderson for you. Tim Henderson. Now, Tim was Mr. Texas for many years, Carnival Festival headliner, and sadly departed now. But at the peak of his throne, Townes Van Zandt, of all people, said of Tim, I feel like I want to talk to the best songwriter I know. And Townes knew a few, that's for sure. So here's a bit of Tim Henderson, and then I'm going to go and see if we ironed out the problems.
Maria Consuela Arroyo was born and was raised on the south side of town, with eyes holding midnight and the face of an angel come down. In softness and beauty she grew like a rose without thorns. At 15 she married, at 16 her first child was born. And time is a lover, a planter in ripeness who harvests your dreams. And time is the river that sweeps us along in its streams, brings us together and forces us cruelly apart. And there's no wrinkled crone in her dry skin and bones, who is not a young girl in her heart. Maria Consuela Arroyo. She bore 7 more on the south side of town, and her love for her family, like soft rain, came whispering down. Like flowers in a garden, they flourished in beauty and grace, with their eyes like dark mirrors reflecting the love in her face. And time is the traitor. Yes, time is the villain who stalks on our stage. The bringer of heartache and the bringer of wrinkles and age. He brings us together and forces us cruelly apart. And there's no wrinkled crone in her dry skin and bones, who is not a young girl in her heart. Maria Consuela Arroyo. Her man fell in battle across the dark sea, and her children were scattered like feathers that ride down the breeze. And she kneels in the darkness, 9 candles she lights every day. And Padre Alfonso remembers their names when he prays. Time's the black angel, a dark curandero who brings the long sleep. And time is the shepherd, and he's keeping good watch on his sheep. So he brings back together the souls that he once tore apart, and he comforts old crones in their dry skin and bones, for he still loves the girl in their heart. And time is a lover, the planter in ripeness, who harvests your dream.
Beautiful. I mean, not just to listen to Tim Henderson's songs, but also to be able to do this. I know that I'm just practicing and trying to iron out some bugs at iMTV. That is International Moose Television, and we are in the Moose Mobile. The American Moose Mobile in 2019 pulled into Texas and onto Austin with our friends Libby Cope and Chuck Hawthorne, who were booked to do the Tim Henderson Heritage concert at Threadgills, the now defunct Threadgills. And I was invited along. In fact, ended up being the only foreign correspondent, which kind of put me in a position where I felt, because I hadn't heard of Tim Henderson, apart from every night that Chuck Hawthorne does a show, he will pay homage to Tim Henderson as his mentor, as did Townes Van Zandt and and a stream of people, including Butch Hancock and Tish Hanahosa, Steve Brooks, Brian Kalanick, Laz Nickel, and the list goes on and on, who were booked that night to sing a Tim Henderson song. It was for the release of his Heritage box set, and I got to meet Marion, his widow, who was lovely, and we've become firm friends since then. And she gave me a nicely, neatly tied up box set and said, go, yon, most, just said, go take these and see who else might enjoy the music, which kind of gave me, well, it was a seminal moment, really. It gave me the responsibility of trying to get Tim Henderson's music out to a larger audience, particularly here in Europe, where he never performed. Marion and Tim toured, and he had a deep respect for nature and a deep love of history as well. And basically, I would have loved to have met Tim and gone to a Tim Henderson concert. So I got back here and sent out the CDs around Europe, and won a few fans for Tim Henderson, including Frank Hennessy, bless his heart, who loves that song and still plays it on his Celtic Heartbeats show on BBC Radio Wales. So that's Tim Henderson. What I love about this is that 6 people are watching this, and maybe 6 people have never heard the quality of Tim Henderson's songwriting, and maybe you guys will go and check it out. That whole box set's on Spotify. There's no reason why you shouldn't, and but be prepared to lose 2 or 3 days in the company of those wonderful songs. Just an amazing songwriter, Tim Henderson, and his legacy carries on. And Marion had said to me that through the efforts of getting those CDs out to the Euromedia, that Tim's Spotify plays doubled, and mostly here in Europe during that period in time. So if you do enjoy that and enjoyed this, you can share this. This is Rob Ellen with the Medicine Show, Moose Mobile, and featuring the music of Tim Henderson. What I should do is have a Tim Henderson special at some point, and maybe pull in some of the artists that I just mentioned to come and sing Tim Henderson songs. That's a thought. Thinking out loud now. Right, guys, this was a test broadcast from the Moose Mobile of iMTV. That was Tim Henderson, Maria Consuela Arroyo. Excuse the Spanish, or the bad Spanish, on that occasion. I'm going to play out with the theme music, because it was the theme music I was worried about whether it was playing or not earlier, and that so if I play top and tail this with the theme music, then excuse me, I'm trying to multitask here. Then I'll know if the theme music is definitely working or not. Is it on? Here it is. Thanks for viewing. Medicine Show on the road.co.uk. Just show you that. That's where to follow the moose, because if you follow the moose and invite your friends too, more will view, and more independently minded music will reach new ears. Thank you, guys. Thanks for helping with all of that. We're out here.